that is some hip hop is not dead. It's still here and it's on the rise.
It's never been dead. It's the propaganda wheel that wants you to look to the left when it's always been sitting in the right. And it's all like when me meeting all these artists, it's proven to me they still making money. Like somebody still That's like right. it. Come on.
I keep saying it, man. And look, the funny thing, right, is you have a let me see. Let me use the right word. I actually understand where these youngins come from, right?
Me too.
Because for real. That's really why somebody asked me, said, "Man, you're an academic, you're a soldier, you're a government employee, you're basically a square, man. But you can talk to us." I said, "You know why? Because I respect the circumstances. I respect our people, and I respect what you bring to the table. You know what I'm saying?
That's the conduit.
You know what I'm saying? Respect. Even people who sometimes shouldn't deserve it. I don't know if we talked about off camera, on camera, but how are you maneuvering as we move forward? How are you maneuvering your art, producing your art, while there's a sea of propaganda that's out here that's kind of inundating the whole culture?
By avoiding mainstream record labels.
Okay.
I've turned down 3 deals in the last 6 years, quietly.
You've told me, we've had that conversation.
Right, and what I learned from them is each one of them had a separate agenda.
Right.
And they were manipulative, to say the least. And I realized that it's the marketing portion. They were finding ways to manipulate you towards a market that they set forth. So now it's more business than your art and your craft being the number one thing that you lean towards. Right. So, meaning that you got to become a business now.
Yeah.
If you want to do what you want to do personally, my advice to anybody is you take the horns and you ride the bull.
Yeah.
That means marketing, set money to the side, Facebook ads, Google ads. You gotta be your own business.
But Jack, let me say this though. I gotta put it out there. You a smart guy though, and you have experience, and you got time. All these guys is doing this in the game. They don't have that. So what do they do? I mean, how do they maneuver? Because you know the story. The story is they're gonna get jerked.
Oh yeah, but see, it's a gift of being young.
Yeah.
Young is called viral. Young is called hashtags. Young is called challenges. Young is called using your youth to connect to the youth who are already looking for the new lit thing to do.
Right.
See, they already that's what I said, vibration, energy transference. That's what they vibrate. They on the same wavelength. They vibrating in that energy. So they're going to automatically connect to it. As soon as someone sees you, hey, yo, you see such, that was fire, yo, go people. And that's it. Word of mouth, you little baby. Word of mouth, you dub baby. Bobby and Lucy. Bobby and Cole, all these dudes, you're going to beat them fast because of that.
Mm-hmm.
The problem comes, can they be a Kendrick?
Right.
Can they be a Cole? The reason that's going to be difficult, because now that's called growth and progression. Once that youth wears off and now you starting to get a little older and your content is changing and your fan base is going
How about that?
older with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to find a way to keep them interested, because your fan base may go left or right. They might say, you know what, that was cool when we was swag surfing. That was cool when we was knucking if you bucking.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you know what I'm saying, I'm off my Megan Thee Stallion.
So, but my question is, do you ever feel the pressure from people in your circle or people that like just right outside your circle? Hey, look, man, I want to hear that the baby sound and stuff that that I want to hear. I don't even want to say it, right? But I'm gonna say it. I want to hear you dumb down your music, man. Do you ever hear people say to approach you that way?
I've had a few,
mm-hmm.
but most people that really truly know me know that I'm bullheaded,
right?
And they know that I'm gonna do the best at what I do the best.
Mm-hmm.
So, being that they know that I've been trying to brand something, because that's another conversation in itself about being from the DMV.
Right.
And I've been on a quest to get us recognition. So our sound is none of that. Let's keep it a bill. Let's talk about that on camera. Our sound is not any of that. It is a jazz, percussion heavy, blues sound.
That's right.
That was founded by people a long time ago in the Chitlin Circus before Chuck Brown. I got records. I got to prove it.
No doubt.
Because I sampled.
No doubt.
So when you find that Mid-Atlantic sound, which you can find from Richmond to Philly, this is why D'Angelo sounds real good with Jill Scott.
Yeah.
That's our sound.
Yeah.
So I was like, in hip hop, we were marching towards that when BET was in Northeast. But when they moved that to New York and kind of left for us to figure it out, that's when you never heard that sound in the Kid and Plays and the Salt and Peppers and the Dougie Freshes no more, the Slick Bricks, because they took the sound, tried to duplicate it there, and didn't work. Yeah. Which is why Spike Lee said, I'm going to go grab him and do a couple joints, and that's it.
It worked, but it didn't work. It was not authentic, like it's supposed to be.
Timbaland implemented it.
Right.
Missy implemented it.
Right.
Pharrell implemented it. But they understood that because this is the DMV, which for you DC dudes who probably going to hear this be a little upset, that show you how far deep that DC influence of this area goes.
Yeah. And you hear them talk sometimes, they talk about all that.
Yeah.
You know, Teddy Riley.
Yes, sir. Yes, I met Teddy Riley. And honestly, that was one of the first things he said. He said, you're gonna bring the go-go rap. Because the dudes that rap and go-go rap away. Right. I hate to say it. They have a flow that is meant for that.
Yeah. I stand corrected. So my question is, or my comment is, it seems like a lot of DC artists or DMV artists are sort of pigeonholed. You know what I'm saying? And they pigeonhole two type of ways. One of them are straight. They all sound like go-go rappers, and the other ones sound like whoever's hot wherever else in the world, wherever else in the country is popping. That's where they trying to sound like.
There's a third one.
What's that?
DC has probably the number 9th underground scene in the country. There's a mean underground rap scene that's been in DC for years. Battle raps, all of that. I mean, there's a lot of people that you wouldn't imagine got super dumb, stupid bars from out there, like Muggsy Malone. Go look my man up, Martin Jackson, on Facebook. Muggsy Malone, he was on BET in the Cypher. Right. And he from there, he got dumb, back-smacking bars. So they are there, and I mean, like, people from that area, like K Beta, he's on a record with Conway right now. Like, he's from up there. That they had a crew called Interloop Records. Interloop Records, they had all the, like, venomous rhyme spitters from up there, and there's so many. Yeah. Because I used to go to Erico's on Florida and U Street and try to battle every Friday and Saturday night. I was up there, trust.
So see, you know, and look, I usually keep my ear to the ground. A lot of these names I hadn't heard, right? But so you think it's just because is it just a product of
because of the underground?
Yeah, because it's underground. And is it just? Are they also just in the shadow of go-go as well?
No, it's because of the underground, like you said earlier. The underground is the underground. Like, if you ever heard of Kev Brown? Well, Kev Brown is a producer from Landover, Maryland, who's produced with people like Jay Dilla. So when you look at stuff like that, it's amazing to see that he's from there, got records with these people that's heavy in the underground, and he's right here.